What's up, y'all? It's the kid FortWorthFabian, BigBossFabo. I'm back with a video for you guys, man. I'm actually doing the active self-protection reaction. I'm back with another one. Yeah, I actually did a reaction to one yesterday, bro, and it got like 300 views in a day. So I appreciate all the love. I appreciate y'all rocking with the channel. I appreciate y'all rocking with these reactions. And for all you haters out there, man, stop hating on these reactions, y'all. I'm gonna keep doing them. Like, oh my God, how dare you do a reaction from John Correa? Shut your we'll keep it there, man. Hey, anyways, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter at FortWorthFabian, man. Check out my ASP or Active Self-Protection playlist. I have a link provided in the description down below, as well as in the pinned comment section down below, man. Peace, love to everybody. If you have additional recommendations, maybe other content creators, other video reactions I should tap into, put them down in the comment section below. Also, donations are open on the channel, man. You can donate to my PayPal, link provided in the description down below. Put in a donation request. Yeah, man, and let's get into this reaction video for you better cover your ass. Dad starts attempted abduction on Portland sidewalk.
Every parent's nightmare is dealing with a kidnapping attempt, and today we get to see a dad have to respond.
He probably had to take him out, you know? Well, no game.
Hi friends, welcome to today's lesson here at Active Self-Protection. I'm your host, John Correa. Today we have a video from Portland, Oregon. MagTech has maintained their high quality during the ammo panic
That boy putting his little promotions up in y'all.
I recommend MagTech wholeheartedly. Dad is walking with his 6-year-old when you see this other guy step in between them and grab the little one. Dad,
how is somebody just going to do that? I thought it was going to be a little bit more discreet than this. Homie literally is walking with his daughter. Do you not see him right there? And you literally got the gall to go and grab his daughter. He's not even a foot away from her, bro. Look.
This other guy
he just step in right here. What is you doing, my boy? And homie keep walking.
In between them and grab the little one.
Don't get your hands off of my child.
Dad then is going to fight this guy. It ends up happening off camera. Thankfully, dude drops the little guy and runs off. And as far as I know from the news story in the description, police are still looking for him. Thankfully, the child was unharmed and Dad fought him off. Let's see it one more time as Dad's just walking with his 6-year-old, kind of walking behind him.
I thought we was going to really see a heavy-duty fight right here, a heavy-duty battle. But first off, the gall this guy got, bro. You literally really trying to snatch up his daughter when he's standing right there. I would have smacked him. I would have smacked him, you know? Just to completely just discombobulate him. But really show a whole sign of disrespect, I would have backhanded him.
Dude comes and grabs a child they've never met before, according again to the news stories that I have linked in the description. One of those really rare stranger abduction stories.
He's telling his daughter to keep running.
Thankfully, Dad.
Nah, I'm picking my girl up. I'm getting a scrap though.
Dad got him back and fought that guy off. Now, as we get to lessons on this one, allow me to remind us all, violent crime rate and abductions by strangers is at the lowest level it has been in decades. So I don't want to scare you with this stuff. I do want to present to you the truth, though.
You know what's crazy, bro? There's I was watching a podcast that had kind of explained the statistics on kidnapping, and you know, sex slave rings. Very, very realistic. We're not discrediting the fact that they exist, but the likelihood of these things happening is very little. So to his point, saying that, like, I guess the commonality of these type of abductions happening is just decreasing over time. But people like to live in this fairy tale. Man, everybody's getting kidnapped. Oh my God, bro, people ain't getting kidnapped every day, bro. It's happening every once in a while. But not to discredit folks who have. Don't act like I'm just heartless out here, bro. But the reality is we don't see these cases happen as frequently.
Lessons. First of all, in our lessons today, I want everyone to remember that stranger abductions are still very rare in America. And in fact, as rare as they've ever been. Far more often, in the vast majority of kidnappings in America every year, they are by family members or acquaintances. somebody who knows somebody in the family. So I don't want to scare everybody that this is kind of, some big boogeyman thing that happens all the time. That said, it does happen, and so you got to pay attention to it. It's never been a safer time in America. Basically, our violent crime rate's really low, but let's pay attention so that bad stuff doesn't happen to us. Now, this stranger kidnapping incident shows up this quickly, and yes, this is a forcible felony against the person. So, in states like my state in Arizona, this is specifically mentioned in law that deadly force is authorized to stop a kidnapping in process. But it's a violent felony everywhere, and so stopping a kidnapping using deadly force, 100% justified at all times. Now, that said, there's some real practical considerations here. He now has a hold of your child, so you shoot this guy.
I'm a deadly force him, all right. He gonna catch a slug.
You put your child at significant risk. Now, of course, if he's running off down the street and he's, where you can't get to him, where you can't touch him, where you can't put your hands on him, and again, he's holding your child and he's between your child and you, make sure you got good jacketed hollow points and stop that guy immediately, 100%, no questions asked. However, if you can put your hands on the guy, from a practical perspective, that puts your child at much less risk, and that's exactly what our dad did here. Stepped in exactly as we would expect and grabs a hold of the guy, grabs a hold of his child, and goes from there. Of course, do you want to have some significant empty-handed skills here? Yes, if you just grab this guy and you're like, well, I've never been in a fight in my life.
Bro, I'm putting him in a sleeper. I'm easily putting him in a sleeper. And I mean a chokehold. So the first thing I would do is chokehold him. Pass him out. Make him unconscious. Because he got 2 arms around your daughter. My arms are going around his neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting a sleeper on him.
I've never had somebody punch me in the face. I've never grappled with somebody standing up. I've never done any of this. This is my first time. Well, now it's all under the pressure of the worst day of your life. So the answer to that is to get to the mats. The answer to that is to go and get some empty-handed skills training. I tell people that even 6 months of training, whether that's in jiu-jitsu or a striking art, my art that I have a rank in is a derivative of Kempo. And yeah, I do jiu-jitsu too, but whatever. Damn. That just 6 months of doing that will make you so much more competent in the real world that it's really completely ridiculous not to do it, in my opinion. Now, thankfully, little one gets away a little bit, and at 6 years old, some people say, what are you going to tell your child about that? Well, I'm going to tell you, if it's okay to say, listen, if ever you see mommy or ever you see daddy having to get in a fight with somebody, I want you to run and get yourself to safety. Your job is to run and get yourself to safety, and mommy or daddy will come and get you. Now, of course, that's age-specific and appropriate for your child. You don't want to give your child more anxiety or make their life miserable or whatever. But, I always said to my kids when they were little, if ever you see dad's gun, get down and get away from me, because bad stuff is happening, and listen to me. Whatever I tell you, do it immediately. Thankfully, this dad had the presence of mind, got in there, got after the guy. The guy did run off. Now, cops are still looking for this guy, but given the quality of the surveillance video here, I doubt they're going to find him. Yeah. So, again, that guy's on the loose, and he does exist in your world. So make sure that you've got a thought in mind of, wait a minute, here's how I'm going to do that. Now, last thing, of course, some people are going to take from this and say, well, you should never let your child walk behind you, or you should, never always hold your child's hand, or those kinds of things. Quite frankly, I've raised 4 children, and having a 6-year-old boy that's holding your hand all the time and always in your field of view, I think is a completely inappropriate and impractical expectation. But make sure that you're paying attention to your world, protect your kids, and cover your ass.
He said cover your ass.
Squad into a car wash?
I mean, he's going to be within eyesight, I'll tell you that much. My son is not walking around just roaming free. Oh, some kidnapper. Come here. Nah, bro. Hey, shout out to the dad, Father's on duty. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Hit the notification bell. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, FortWorthFabian. It's the road to $1 million. That is reaction to ASP, man. Active self-protection, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on that one. Check out the active self-protection playlist. Peace, love, prosperity. Till next time, man. Keep recommending content in the comment section down below as well. We out.